Hey guys, it's Thursday, April 28th. I'm Mary and you're watching GameSpot News, where we bring you the latest stories from yesterday, today. Turns out that most of the hot stories hit after the news yesterday, so I'm bringing them to you now. Let's do it. So the biggest news story to hit yesterday was that Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be bigger than The Witcher 3 on all fronts. It's pretty big. CD Projekt Red has yet again spoken up to talk about the ambitious nature of its upcoming RPG, Cyberpunk 2077. In an interview, Marcin Nowinski says the massive success of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which has shipped 10 million copies by the way, gives the developer more resources and opportunity to go even bigger with Cyberpunk 2077. He says, and I quote, "more ambitious on every single front, in development and on the marketing side." Overall, CD Projekt Red has had amazingly large ambitions for the game. To support its grand vision for Cyberpunk 2077, the studio plans to at least double its headcount, which currently stands at around 400 people. "For us, it was never about money," Nowinski said. "We deliver results, but we always explain to our investors that we have a long-term perspective. They shouldn't expect us to annualize or suddenly start releasing games just because it's a business opportunity. Fundamentally, The Witcher 3 has proven that, and right now, we have a lot of credit. So we should use that and take the time to make Cyberpunk something really meaningful for the whole industry. It has to reach the quality bar, and I'm not just talking about for us, but for the market." If we look at our role models, what Rockstar is doing is amazing. It's not like we have to ship a game where we might not hit our financial goals. It's, here's GTA 5, and by the way, it's the best game we've ever made. We're all looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 2, because you know they'll show something and you'll be like, oh my god.
That was a quote.
Yeah. That's a that is the coolest quote I've ever heard. The other big news story from last night was that there's going to be an announcement for new Xbox hardware and controller at E3 this year. That's also pretty big. Microsoft will make a pair of big Xbox hardware announcements at E3 in June, if a new report from Microsoft blogger Brad Sams is anything to go on. Citing sources inside Microsoft, Sams reports on Paul Theroux's blog that the company will announce a new Xbox device at its briefing, along with a new Xbox controller. This pad is said to be similar in design to the existing one, though it will reportedly come in a new color that could be white. Oh my god. As for the Xbox device, Sam said it could be a new version of the Xbox One Elite console, or something totally new. This will be a big year for Microsoft at E3, as the company tries once again to show that its console is a better choice when sized up against the PS4. The existing Xbox One Elite model is one of the most expensive systems Microsoft offers, retailing for $500, though it's marked down to $450 until the end of the month. On top of the new Xbox device and controller, Microsoft may also discuss its efforts to more deeply link Xbox One and Windows 10 as part of the E3 briefing. I could have ended this story now, but I have to include that Spencer has said Xbox fans should not expect an Xbox One and a half, i.e. PS4K. It's not happening. I'm not a big fan of the Xbox One and a half. We're going to move forward. I want to move forward in big numbers, Spencer said recently. For us, our Xbox is doing well. It performs. It's reliable. The servers are doing well. Hype, hype, hype. We're going to move forward with anything. Like I said, I want it to be really substantial change for people, an upgrade. So what you're saying is Xbox 2, Xbox 1.75, Xbox 3/4. I like that one the most. And now I'm going to treat you guys to some news that came out today. Fallout 4's survival mode came out today on PC. It comes out next week on console. Fallout 4's 1.5 patch has finally left beta on PC and it's coming to consoles next week. If you're sadistic enough, you can enable the long-awaited survival mode. An exact release date and time wasn't provided for console, but we'll be hearing more in the next few days. What does survival mode add, you ask? I'll tell ya. Just like in real life, you can't fast travel. You can catch gross diseases. You'll need to sleep and eat, and you can't carry a 400-pound arsenal with you. It should seem obvious. Check out this hot footage from our feature, Survival Mode, how Fallout 4 should be played, which you can watch now. This update also includes support for Fallout 4's next big expansion, Far Harbor, which is scheduled to release next month. Far Harbor will be the largest expansion coming to Fallout 4 so far. Bethesda teased that it will be the largest expansion they've ever done in terms of land mass. If you want to get your hands on that mass, it's going to cost you $25. Man, yesterday had some great news. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have really good news from today. We can only hope. I'll see you then.